So what is eMPOWER? So the M in eMPOWER stands for mobile, so reaching people through the mobile phone. And so the company name is eMPOWER, so empowering people with technology. So we have over 7 billion people on Earth today, and according to the World Bank, about 5 billion live in poverty. And as we know, 2/3 of the world's population still don't have access to Wi-Fi. And if you took the total 78 richest people's wealth who could fit in a double-decker bus in London, you would have more wealth than the total amount held by the bottom 3 billion in the world. So how does eMPOWER help? We see the economies growing, especially in the Philippines, where we're looking to pilot this program. The Philippines has over 100 million people, of which 65 million live in what we call the missing middle. Filipinos, about 15 million Filipinos have smartphones, so they've jumped over the need for a PC or a laptop. And so ultimately, eMPOWER is really kind of a big data collector, because as we see the economy continuing to grow in the Philippines, we see their salaries improving. And with that improved situation, we also see more opportunities for people living overseas to come back to the Philippines. And so between our different cosmetic ways of gathering this data, we see the ability to understand the behavior of people who are in many cases underbanked or unbanked. And so, for example, we have a GPS function that we'll install on the buses, because this is now mandatory for the buses to have GPS. GPS is powered by Wi-Fi, and so we're just going to make the Wi-Fi more robust. So when people are using eMPOWER, they'll be waiting to board the bus, they'll be able to log on to Wi-Fi. This will decongest 4G so that people, both the companies are happy to have this decongested. And it also allows people to enjoy Wi-Fi and also receive advertisements through eMPOWER. And then when they board the bus, they'll be using our QR code ticketing system, which is using blockchain technology, which has never been seen before. So eMPOWER is not only allowing more people to access Wi-Fi and also creating a system where the employers can account for their travel and transportation budgets more effectively. When people reach the office, it will also be the attendance system, so that they don't have to be tracking time cards, etc. And ultimately, we'll be going after the payroll. So as we build out the system, we'll have more and more merchants that actually accept eMPOWER as a payment solution. And so we feel that we in this project will be able to gather a lot of data on the behavior of how these people are using their money and how they're tending to behave, which has been totally undocumented really up until now. I think globally, if you take the total global capital markets value, and then you back away and you take all the unlisted and all the uncovered businesses in the world, they actually exceed the value of the total capital markets. And so as more and more people have access to Wi-Fi and we're able to analyze their behavior, I think the power is unlocked from all of these users. So we would like to expand the system globally after the pilot in the Philippines. And as we see more and more of the 4 billion become connected to the Wi-Fi, we also see a lot of the 5 billion raising themselves out of poverty and pulling their neighbors with them. So we're really empowering people with technology, but where they are.